Hi, this is Ellen from the Chili Dog. Today I'm knitting a pair of Birch Grove socks and thought this would be a good opportunity to share 5 quick tips for knitting cables.
Before we begin, if you enjoy our videos, consider joining the pack and becoming a member of thechilidog.com for ad-free access to our entire learning library, priority support, and more.
Tip number 1. Cable needles come in lots of different shapes and sizes. You can get a hook-shaped cable needle, and some people prefer these bent ones, or you could even use a double-pointed needle as your cable needle. It's up to you. No matter which style of cable needle you choose, always use one that's the same size or smaller than the stitches you're working. If you try to use a cable needle that's larger than your stitches, you'll stretch them out and your work will look uneven. Tip number 2. When you're slipping your stitches onto your cable needle, always slip them purlwise. So insert your cable needle purlwise through the stitch, and that just helps make sure that your stitches stay properly mounted on your knitting needles. Tip number 3. A right slanting cable can also be called a back cable. And this is because the stitches that you slip onto your cable needle are held at the back of your work behind the cable. I remember this by telling myself that for a right cable, the cable needle is held at the rear. A left-leaning cable can also be called a front cable, and this is because the stitches that you slip onto your cable needle are held at the front of your work. I remember this by telling myself that for a left cable, the cable needle is held at the lead. You know, the front. Tip number 5. I saved the best for last. Cable patterns are often charted because it makes the design easier to see and easier to understand. For example, for this chart, it's easy to see that the cables on this side slant to the left, and the cables on this side are going to slant to the right. However, when a design has multiple different types of cables used in a single chart, it can be kind of tricky to keep track of things as you're knitting. So before you start knitting, grab a few highlighters and match the cable stitches from the key to the cable stitches in the chart. And that will make things easier to see and understand as you knit. I hope these tips help you conquer cables. Until next time, happy knitting!